2020 Cebu City starts enhanced community quarantine. Cebu City public movement will be restricted further here as the city starts enforcing enhanced community quarantine starting at noon Friday. Under Executive Order No. 64 issued by City Mayor Edgardo Labella, the city's borders will be closed and entry of non-city residents will be limited as part of the measures to prevent the spread of the coronavirus disease 2019 (COVID-19). Dr. Jamie Bernardes, Regional Director of the Department of Health Central Visayas (DO 7), said that as of March 26, there were already 16 presumptive positive COVID-19 cases in Region 7. Bernardes said 12 of the presumptive positive cases were in Cebu City. Police Colonel Hector Grijaldo, chief of the Cebu City Police Office (CCPO), said they have already finalized their action plan for the enforcement of the lockdown. Cebu City borders will be closed and entry will be limited. After closing the city's borders and flushing out of non-Cebu City residents, police will proceed to barangay clustering. Authorities will check if a certain barangay is self-sufficient, meaning if it has supermarkets or establishments that render essential services, said Grijaldo. Residents living in a self-sufficient barangay will not be allowed to cross to another barangay as they will be strictly confined in their barangays, except for those with quarantine passes. From barangay clustering, police will go to parak clustering then household clustering. We will limit their movement. That's the purpose of quarantine, said Grijaldo. Workers who are non-Cebu City residents can still enter the city by presenting the needed clearances. On the other hand, the province-wide lockdown will take effect at 12:01 a.m. on March 30. Cebu Governor Gwen Garcia said no one will be allowed to leave their homes except for essential workers and those with quarantine passes that will be distributed to each household. Those who will buy food, medicine and basic necessities are the only ones who will be allowed to pass through checkpoints upon presenting a quarantine pass, said Garcia. Commercial establishments will be closed except for groceries, supermarkets, pharmacies and others that provide essential services. Garcia encouraged local chief executives to provide vehicles for their constituents who are working in other provinces since public transportation will be stopped. Garcia on Thursday met with the mayors of the 44 towns and 6 component cities to discuss the implementation of the lockdown. They should use their creativity and innovation to help make smooth the implementation of the enhanced community quarantine, Garcia said. Police Brigadier General Albert Ignatius Ferro, chief of the Police Regional Office Central Visayas, said penalties await those who will violate the quarantine measures. There will be arrests or perhaps we will let those apprehended violators to render community services, said Ferro. Ferro advised the Cebuanos to stay calm because the government is doing everything to help its people. Stay calm. Cebu has enough food supply. In the next several months, we will survive this health crisis, Ferro said. Like and subscribe. Thank you, click my link below.